Hi, I'm Ray from Handyman's Haven, and today we're doing a pretty simple project, but I think it's one that's important to know how to do this because you can use it for so many applications, and it's using a spray adhesive, in other words, a contact cement. This is a 3M Super 77. That's the product that I'm using today. I've used this product for quite a number of years, and I find it works very well, and it does the job. It sticks. So the project we're doing is for the wee car here. We've got a BMW Cabriolet and having a little problem with the floor mats. And I'll just show you here in a second what I'm talking about. Now, the car floor mats are original to the car, and I'd like to keep them that way. They are a factory supplied BMW floor mat. So to replace them is probably going to be astronomical. I never even priced it out. But they go into the car this way in the wheel well, or sorry, the foot well, only upside down like this. And they have on the back of them, they have these little Velcro pads that's adhered to this foam cushioning material. Well, what happens is when you're in the car and you try to get out of the car and you push on the floor mat to swing yourself around to get out of the car, it eventually just tore these little hockey puck size Velcro pieces right off the foam. So what I did is I masked everything off and I adhered these right back, foam and all, right back to the base. And now this one's fully repaired and ready to go back in the car. Unfortunately, I didn't film that. It wasn't until I had it done and that I realized I should film this, because using this adhesive is very, very convenient for a lot of projects. You can glue wood with it, you can glue metal with it. I put on moldings in the house. I just finished some weather stripping and door moldings in a French door set, and it worked extremely well, just simply gluing the moldings back on rather than putting fasteners through it. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to repair the second one here, and we'll just give you some ideas and show you how to use this adhesive. Now, it's come loose. Its pucks on the back here, the Velcro on the back are in perfect condition. It's the front logo, which has been from the factory, was glued on, and I'm removing some of that old hard and dried out glue right here, as you can see, and I'm just scraping it away. It's a bit of a chore to get this off, but it is coming off, as you can see. Now you can see that the old adhesive has simply dried out over the years. I'll trim up a few loose fibers here. And once that's laid down, should be good. The next step is to mask it off. Now, it was shortly after I started masking it off that I got interrupted and taken away from my project, and in so doing I forgot to turn the camera on when need be, but I got it all masked off properly and sprayed it with the adhesive. Unfortunately, I didn't get that on camera, but you can imagine how that went. I used this stick to hold the carpet back while I sprayed it and let it set for 5 to 8 minutes. I even tried to give it a little help along with my spray, but that really didn't help it much at all. Just wait till it gets really tacky on both sides, and then squeeze them together. Project turned out really well. Sorry I can't show it. Here's another job that I did using that adhesive, the 3M adhesive. And what we had here, we had a problem with the molding being so far away from the gap here. The gap is incredible. And we never really did a good seal on the weather stripping at the bottom of this door. You can see where I've added a piece in here to try and fix or repair, but the real problem was, even with the door closed, there was still a gap along here that you could slide a piece of paper out through. So rather than replacing the whole door set, I added on this extra piece of weather stripping. And the way I did that was I got a piece of that new product. It's a plastic made out of recycled plastic. It's white and fairly easy to work with, but it's all plastic, so it's not going to rot. And I shaved 1/8 of an inch off the back so that I could slide in a new molding. But the problem was, how do I fasten this to the wooden frame? And I'll show you here. Okay, it's all protected now by this aluminum strip. But initially what I did is I wood glued and I brad nailed this piece on, and I slipped in my weather stripping right here. And now I had to protect this somehow, because the white piece here is plastic. It's fairly soft. If you bumped it with a piece of furniture or a bag or something, and it could damage it. So I added this aluminum strip to it. And I didn't want to put screws through this strip because they wouldn't look good. It's pretty hard to finish, so I used the 3M adhesive. I masked this all off. This side, oh, the dog's after the raccoons. And I masked off this side, and I sprayed the whole frame here with adhesive. I sprayed the inside of the aluminum with adhesive, and then I pressed it into place. And as you can see, it finished it up beautifully. So just one other use for that adhesive. And you can probably come up with hundreds of uses for the adhesive. Now with this additional molding and new weather stripping, when you close the door, it seals completely, whereas before we could actually see daylight out through the between the door and the old weather stripping. Solve that problem completely. Well, there you have it. We've got the floor mat back in the car, and saved us a few dollars. So dream up your project, get yourself some adhesive, and stick away. Thanks for watching. Until next time.